Excellent. Data totally garbled to anyone but Luther's eye, and Dr. Kahn duly punished. Lex should be in the building soon, and Steele as well. Feel like dealing some super punishment? Calculator here. Database encryption beginning now. Oh, and I hacked the Star Labs teleporter. Expect some LexCorp backup soon. Did Oracle help them with this database? Curse that woman. I'm sending in reinforcements. Buy me more time. Data encrypted and downloading. Support incoming. These drones are not going to give up. I suggest you go after the Queen Bee, Zazzala. She controls them via the hive mind. Break her psychic link with the hive, and you might get out of here without getting dronized yourself. Hive stole some serious loot from Luther's facility. Some canisters of exobytes, plus 1 or 2 of his top scientists. Luther really hates it when people steal his scientists. He was planning to use them himself. If you get his stuff back, it's a big LexCorp payday for you. Don't get cocky. There's more to Hive than idiots dressed like bees. Help Luther's men recover the stolen exobytes from Hive forces. Ha! Looks like the busy bees hit Star Labs as well as LexCorp in their raid. Everybody in town is after those exobytes. If you can get to the Star Labs canisters before they do, I'm sure Lex would pay handsomely for them. Oh, hell no. Those overgrown bees think they can start stockpiling weapons in the middle of Metropolis? Knock out some of their vehicles and munitions, and take out those communications arrays. That should take care of our pest problem. Interesting. Looks like Hive grabbed Star Labs' exobyte stash as well. Let's just say that if you accidentally brought those canisters back to Lex instead of Star Labs, Lex would be very, very grateful. Looks like the buzz is happening up on the roof. Smash through Hive's air defenses and see what you can find up there. These drones may not be much to look at, but don't underestimate their power. The Queen Bee, Zazzala, controls them via the hive mind, and what they lack in strength, they make up for in numbers. You're reaching the center of the hive. See if you can hack that door panel. While you're at it, see if you can skim any information from the hive computers about exobytes. There are too many people fighting over these things. I want to know why. Now that you're in, grab any exobytes you can, along with exobyte data from the hive ship's computer. Release the exobyte specialists and send them out. LexCorp will take good care of them. Well, well, looks like Hive has made a nice nest for itself in Metropolis Metrodome. There's a way to get in on the roof. Get inside, find the exobytes, and release anybody wearing a lab coat. I can never tell these scientists apart. Ugh, I hate insects. Especially when they're the enslaved minions of a crazy alien bug lady. Queen Bee uses hypnopollen to link all those guys directly to her mind. So, like I always say, don't inhale. Wow, you're cleaning up on those exobytes. Lex is going to be very happy to see these. LexCorp's agent Respect has an urgent job for you at the Little Bohemian nightclub. Do you think they choose their code names or pull them out of a hat? If you find out, let me know. Star Labs' main exobyte research center is just a hop away. They try to keep it secret, but please. Oh, and I show Superman is on his way. Ready for the big time? So, Luther wants you to make more parasites. The parasite who devours everything he sees. Yeah, can't see this going wrong. Luckily, they don't seem that interested in eating you. Gotta admit, watching those infected students drain power from Metropolis cops, it's beautiful. Just beautiful. The science police are Metropolis's superpowered cops, created just to deal with new superpowered villains, like you. So much for that idea. Do you realize you just took out a Kryptonian? Nice work. With skills like that, I'll have no trouble talking you up to my clients. So, Luther wants you to make more parasites. The parasite who devours every energy source he sees? Yeah, can't see this going wrong. Luckily, they don't seem that interested in eating you. Power Girl is Superman's cousin. From another Earth, but still. That means you just took out a Kryptonian. I'd say you've got a future in this town. I'd love to say she won't be bugging us for a while, but I found hive minds to be remarkably resilient, especially ones working with Brainiac. But first things first, get out of there and go see Parasite at the safe house. Let me guess, you always wanted to be a criminal mastermind. Congrats. LexCorp will take the data and exobytes. You should check in with Parasite at the Little Bohemia safe house for your reward. That should at least put a dent in the clone population. If not, well, it's all you've been paid for at least. I see that you didn't let morals get in the way of finishing the job. Excellent. That concludes your current contract with Luther. Your payment has been deposited in your account, less my fee, obviously. Keep your schedule open. I think Luther's going to have more work for you soon. Despite your somewhat, shall we say, crude methods, your capture of the meta-powered students will prove most fruitful. Luther has expressed mild appreciation for your efforts, which by any other standard is great praise. You dealt with those superpowered clones with something approaching competence. That's promising. I'm negotiating your next contract with Luther now. I'll be in touch. I've always admired Luther's willingness to deploy state-of-the-art military hardware in major urban areas. Now that those turrets are up, Luther's men should be able to contain things. That should free you up for other work. Parasite needs constant meta meals to devour the force field between him and Power Girl. Infect the meta students hiding in the library so he can drain them from a distance. Yeah, that raised his blood sugar a bit. Check and see if he's still hungry. Remind me never to invite this guy for dinner. More metas are hiding in the office and lab. Oh yeah, and more cops too. Enjoy. Yes, I'm getting a full power reading. The last shield is down and Parasite's got Power Girl cornered. Get in there and get some DNA, now. While you're here, you should have a look around and become familiar with the available services at the safe house. Visit the teleporter and the vendor. You'll use their services more later on.